Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May all the peace and blessings of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of us. Today I want us to look at this question, which is a part of the differentiation, another different concept I want us to look at. Now, without wasting time, let's now do the question together and read fast. The curve whose equation is y is equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 passes through the point P, 1, 2. Part A of the question, find the gradient function of the curve. The gradient function of the curve basically means the derivative function of y. Now, let's solution. Number 1, solution. Now, the derivative function of y is equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. If you want to differentiate function, for example, general point A is equals to x power n, the derivative function of the y will be dy over dx shall be equal to n xn minus 1. That is the general formula for you to differentiate a function to get the derivative of it. Now, let's apply that principle. Now, it becomes dy over dx is equals to, our n is 2. 2 times 3, x 2 minus 1, right? Minus, this is our x power 1. 2 times 1, x 1 minus 1. We drop the constants in derivative functions. Now, it becomes 2 times 3. It becomes 6x minus 2. And that is our gradient function of the curve. Basically, do differentiate 2 times 3, 6, 2 minus 1, x1, right? x1 minus 1, x power 0. Any number raised power 0 in the law of indices equals to 1. Done. Part B of the question, this was A. The equation of the tangent to the curve at P. Now, for you to get the equation of the tangent to the curve at P, write P, point B is 1, 2. This is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinate, right? Now, get the gradient now. This is the gradient function. Now, how do you get the gradient itself? The gradient in the form of a number. Substitute the value of x by using the x coordinate in the gradient function. You get the gradient. Now, it becomes 6x minus 2. It becomes 6 times 1 minus 2. Now, our gradient is 4, right? Our gradient is 4. Now, come. Take the point you are given, point 1, 2. Point 1, 2. The general point xy. And the gradient which is 4. How do we get the equation of a line? Change in y over change in x. Y minus 1 out of x minus 2. Y minus 2, sorry. Y minus 2 out of x minus 1. Y minus 2 out of x minus 1 equals to 4. Now multiply everything. It becomes y minus 2 will be equal to 4x minus 4. Y will equal to 4x minus 4 plus 2, which will be equal to y is equals to 4x minus 2. And that is the equation of the tangent to the curve. The equation of the tangent to the curve is that of our parallel lines, right? M1 is equals to M2. M1 is equals to M2. Lastly, part C of the question. Now, part C of the question says the equation of normal to the curve at P. Now, normal at the curve at P, M1, M2 will be equal to negative 1. We have our M1 as 4. Multiplied by M2 will give us negative 1. Divided by 4. Divided by 4. Our M2 class will be negative 1 out of 4. That is the gradient of the normal. But it's passing at point B yet. Very good. Now take point B. Come here, take point P, which is 1, 2. General point xy and the gradient function, which is negative 1 over 4. Right? Now finish up. Y minus 2 out of x minus 1 will be equal to negative 1 out of 4. Multiply everything. Negative 1 into bracket x minus 1 is equals to 4 into bracket y minus 2. Right? Now again, negative 1x times negative 1 times x minus x plus 1 is equals to 4y minus 8. Very good. Now, it becomes 4y minus 8 is equals to minus x plus 1, which is 4y will be equal to minus x plus 1 plus 8. Now 4y will be equal to minus x plus 9. So y will be equal to minus 1 out of 4x plus 9 out of 4. And that is the equation normal to the curve. Now lastly, let me do question this one. Differentiate the following functions with respect to x. A. This one A. How do we do this? We are given y, function y is equals to x power 4 minus 9x squared out of x squared plus 3x. Now take this one. This one, x power 4 has a perfect square root, right? That is x power 2. 9x squared has also another perfect square root, that is 3x. How can I know? X power 4 raised to power half minus 9x squared raised to power half. What do we get? X power 4 raised to power half becomes x power 2 minus into bracket this one raised 3x. Now we know that this one is the difference of two squares. Therefore this one becomes x squared plus 3x into bracket x squared minus 3x out of x squared plus 3x. This one is going to cancel with that. We're going to have y equals to x squared minus 3x. Now differentiate this function. It becomes dy over dx. It becomes 2x minus 3. And that is how we differentiate the function of that nature. And lastly, let's look at B. Part B of the question. Now part B of the question is y is equals to 1 out of x power 3. Now, how can we write this one as a number? It becomes y is equals to x power negative 3. Derivative dy over dx will be equal to x power negative 3 minus 1. So it becomes negative 3 minus 3x minus 4. And that is the derivative function of that nature. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Thank you.